All right, so we're going to start. Hello, everyone. It's Nikki Becquerel D'Angelo here for another The Making of a DM. And tonight it's not about me. It's about these 6 folks out here. Now, before we get introducing everybody, I want to make sure you understand we're not doing this because we want to record it. We're recording it because we're doing this. We're trying to have some fun. How many people here have played Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition?
Nope.
Not a single soul.
Huzzah!
Yeah. How many people have played Pathfinder, which is more like 3? 2, 3 of you? And one has played an MMO called Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition. Yeah. So for Angelica and myself...
I'm not sure what version I played.
But it's been a while, right? So you probably played 3 or you played Pathfinder, one of those two. So I haven't played in a generation. In fact, these children were probably not even on this planet except for maybe the 26-year-old. Unless she's close to your age, I don't know. You like 28?
It's a good guess.
It's good. When you're my age, your look is good. That's good. All right, so, and what we're going to do now is we're going to start with an introduction of names and just a little bit about the character that they're playing. When you get to Jessica, she's going to say, I'm playing a druid because that's what Nicole told me to play, but, you know, we're going to skip over that. So we'll start over here with Andrew, and he'll tell us what he's playing.
Hello, I'm playing a wizard because I love setting things on fire.
A wizard? I thought you were going to be a sorcerer.
Yeah, but I did some digging, and wizard's more akin to what I want to do.
That's awesome. All right, and female or male?
I am a high elf male.
Male. Wow, that's absolutely different than you told me. All right, and now for the star of the last episode of this show.
I'm Kobe. I'm going to be playing my paladin, Drotera, the Earthbreaker Zamkel Drahira. He's a Goliath, so it'll be interesting.
And Angelica. Yeah.
I'm playing a rogue named Emerin.
And why'd you pick the rogue?
Just because I wanted to be badass, even though I haven't played D&D in forever.
Awesome.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I'm Josh. I'm playing a dwarven fighter. I'm playing a fighter because I just want to beat things up.
That's pretty awesome. And we already got to you, but give us a hint. What's your character name?
My name is Shea. I am playing a druid, as was stated, because Nicole told me to.
So when you played before, what did you play on Pathfinder?
I was a fighter.
A fighter?
Yeah.
But you get to take different shapes.
Yes.
And you can beat people up from like bird form, bear form, whatever else it might
It's
be.
pretty cool.
All right. And Don, I can't see you through my I can't see you through my yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No problem.
Sure.
I am Don. I am playing a rogue, multi-classing to somewhat of a ninja. My character's name is Reiko, and yeah, I play Pathfinder, so 5th edition is a little different,
You had to leave your spreadsheets at home, huh?
kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit different.
He still brought them. They're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in my backpack.
Yeah, he still brought them, and he's like, wait a second, there's no spreadsheets in this game?
I just put
Wait.
all my paperwork.
Wait, how many skill points do you get a level in that game? Like 20?
You, as a ninja, you get like, I think it was 8 plus, because if you're a human, you get 1.
Yeah.
And then for every favorite class, you get another one.
And how many feats
And
did you have to remember?
Feats, you get 1 every odd level. And because of human, you get 1 that's starting additional, and then tons of other rules.
That's just crazy. I thought you would know the rules. It's probably, if combat probably takes a good hour just for a little bit of combat, right?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
but it's pretty quick when the DM does pre-initiative for the whole entire game instead of rolling initiative again.
Well, we're going to roll initiative because I have to learn the rules, and you're helping me with that. I'm going to make mistakes. If any of you have been watching the D&D videos and you find me making a mistake, don't feel bad about calling me out. This is supposed to be fun. And if I screw things up, like forget to roll initiative like I did in our game at work, then we could figure that out. Okay. So we're playing Horde of the Dragon Queen. I'm telling you that right now. But it's been altered for your backstories. So hopefully we don't have a TPK like most of the people that played this from the beginning did, a long, long time ago. From what I read, as people started coming over to 5e and started playing this game, they had a lot of fun dying in the first 20 or 30 minutes of this. You'll see what I mean in just a few minutes, okay? So 4 of you. What's your character's name again? We're going to have to get through this.
Uranus.
Uranus,
Emerin.
Emerin, Falgorn,
Shea.
and Shea. You 4 are going. You're on your way to Greenest, this village right off of the green fields that's east of Candledeep, and you've got to think about what brought you there, because all of you are about ready to get there at the same time. So many of you have been walking the roads, going through the green fields for the last week or so. As you've passed small villages and encampments, you've noticed that they were barren and just wasted from being burnt, ash, bone all over the place, and no living human beings. As you go towards Greenest, it seems to be that it's getting worse. So you've been walking for days, you're on your last few supplies, you've been attacked by brigands a couple of times, so you're probably feeling it at this point, exhausted. It's dusk, and you're coming up to the town, and as you top the rise, instead of that wonderfully beautiful and calm and restful place you expect to see, you see smoke and fire. You see little dots running out of the city with other ones in chase. And you see this dark form flying above the keep and what looks like fire coming out of its mouth. Greenest is being attacked by a dragon. That's where you are. You're on the top of this rise. There's some other people there too. Okay? And they're trying to figure out what to do. And they look to you and they say, "Are you from Greenest?" And they're looking at each and every one of you right now to find out if you're from the town.
This is the part where you start playing.
Yeah. There will be pauses when I expect you guys to start interacting. You can introduce yourselves. You don't know what's going on right now.
I'm Emerin, and I've traveled here from Windermere.
From Windermere. Well, we're in a bind here. We're just coming back from a hunt. My name is Dawn Mistwalker. I'm the potions merchant in town. And it's I can't even talk. My family's there. My friends are there. Can you help us? We need to help them. And she looks to you, and so does Sven, her very tall and Nordic-looking friend. And they're just looking for you to say something, to do something.
I'm Falgorn. I was part of the Iron Legion. Let's go in there and we'll fight this dragon.
Okay. What do you want to do, wizard? Will you join
Maybe
us?
we can reason with the beast.
Okay. Well, from the looks of it, it looks like we have a lot of work to do, because before we even get to that dragon, we have to go through all of that. And she points to the people running, and you can see them being tore up and just mauled by countless numbers of brigands and guards and kobolds that are in the town, starting to encircle the keep in the center. I have something for you guys. All right, this is for the right side of the table. This is for the left side of the table. I wish I could have gotten a bigger map, but I didn't have $150 to spend on it.
Just $150.
Well, for one, the size of the one in the middle of the table, it would have been $150 for the pack of 10 maps that I need.
It's a bargain.
All right, so what you're looking at here is a map of Greenest. You see the keep is up on a hill in the center. Right now, the NPCs, Dawn's looking at you and saying, "I've never seen such lack of urgency in people when people are dying We need to go. You said we're going to go, we're going to go. So as you go down the hill, do you see the road on the top right-hand side of the map? That's where you're going to enter, okay? Like I said, I've altered this for my own storylines, okay? So you're going to approach that, and I want you all to roll perception, all 4 of you. Do you know what your perception modifiers are, right? Okay.
And what dice do we need for that?
20-sided is, all skill checks are 20-sided.
You want to roll it?
Are you using digital for everything?
Yeah, at least for tonight.
Okay.
Buy some dice once we get paid.
I have 2 sets of dice. I could give you dice. Like I said, they're $5 a night, 2 points a day until no. Do you want dice, or do you want to roll on
I'll just do
digitally?
this for tonight.
All right, what'd you get?
12.
12,
10.
10,
19.
19,
7.
7. So, Irenas looks over and sees out of the corner of his eye some shapes that are in battle. When Emerin looks over, she sees the tallest humanoid she's ever seen. He's got to be 8 feet tall. And he's surrounded by 3 kobolds. And he's taking what looks like a little bit of damage, maybe. You can't tell because he's covered with blood. And he's got, underneath the blood, the shiniest armor you've ever seen. It's just pristine and silvery, and it's so shiny it's glowing back the fires that have been started all throughout the town. What do you guys want to do? You see this person, he looks scary, but he seems to be battling back these other people. Right now, he's about 50 feet away. Do you want to go towards him or not?
I say we go towards him.
Okay. You're now within 20 feet of him, and you start to see the shape of this huge person. Is not really a person. He's got grayish skin. What's his name?
Drotera.
Drotera. So, Drotera, I want you to roll
Okay.
with advantage. So roll 2.
8.
What was your first one?
8.
So Drotera is wielding a great sword. He takes his sword and he's holding it up, and he What's your armor class?
Armor class 16 with the greatsword.
Shouldn't have anything to do with the great sword. That doesn't add armor to you.
No. What I'm saying is, if I wasn't using the greatsword,
Your
my shield would give me 18.
Okay, so you're 16. Well, they just swiped at you 3 times. Each one of their swipes just glances off of his armor. You roll now attack.
Okay. Let's see.
You're rolling attack with advantage now.
Okay.
So initiative and now this.
So 12.
12 hits them.
Okay. 2d6s for slashing. Total of 8.
8. So as Drotera takes his greatsword and swings, you see him slice one of the kobolds right in half. Blood all over the place starts to cover his boots.
I get multiple attacks on them.
Now I want to know if they want to get in the fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you get multiple attacks on them? Only if you call. Do you get a bonus action for an attack?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So you're now. It's now the next round. You're 20 feet away. Each one of you can make a movement up to 30 feet. Well, you can't. You can go 25. So you can go up to them. So what you would do is, I want you each to roll initiative. I already know that it's going to be, no matter what, this is a fight that's already started. Now you're rolling initiative to see which one of you gets to fight this time.
13.
13? 13, 10.
14.
All right, so it's going to be Falgorn. And then it's going to be Uranus.
Just call him what you want to call him.
No.
Uranus.
And then it's going to be Amaran. Okay, so you guys are going to get in on this round. And what do you... So right now, if you put his mini right in the center, and then on this side of... Well, yeah, on that side of it, you got the three of you. And in front of him, towards me, are two kobolds now. He just took out the one in the middle. So there seems to be one on each side of him that you can just see on either side of him. So depending on where you guys are right now, you could definitely hit each one of the kobolds on either side of him.
I'll go for the one on the right.
Okay, so what do you... What kind of weapon do you have? A rapier, a battle axe,
Great
right?
axe.
You have a great axe?
Yeah.
So two-handed.
Yes.
All right, swing away. Roll high.
This one is 16.
16? You definitely hit him. So roll damage.
Roll your damage, which is 1d12.
Yeah.
11.
He's taking after Drotera, trying not to be shown up. Falgorn lifts up his battle axe and comes right down, right through the skull, and your axe kind of gets stuck halfway through his skull. The kobold's dead. Blood all over his nice shiny armor again.
You're cleaning that.
You're cleaning it.
Yeah. So... Now remember, some of your spells do damage to other people.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah.
He goes, nuke option? Yes, please.
Now we're going to cast
It's
Ray
just
of
when I pull
Frost.
it.
Ray of Frost. What's the... Okay. I could do that.
I believe that is
I got it. Go.
24. 3.
Well, you hit it.
That's for sure.
You hit it. Big time. Gone. So now let's do the damage to it.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it is.
It's a... first level is 1d8. And its speed is reduced to 10 feet.
1.
Nicely done, sir.
So our fledgling wizard, Uranus, steps up, holds out his focus, and launches a ray of frost and hits off the right shoulder of the one. One of them's cut in
This
half.
one's
All right, so off the right shoulder of the one on your left, and it just singes the shoulder and makes him put his eyes on you. Emran, what are you going to do?
What's his name?
I'm gonna hit him with my rapier.
All right,
gonna move up and go shabam.
yep, so you're going to hit him with your rapier, so roll.
So plus 5, so 15. And then, so she got a 15.
She hits.
I'll roll this one for damage.
7. Okay, tell me. You've got the killing blow on the last of these three. How'd you do it?
Graphic.
Wait, what?
You get to say how you did it.
Say how you did it.
Oh. I slit his throat.
Slit his throat.
Quick and easy.
Okay. So Emran picks up her rapier, and just with a little bit of finesse, like you would see in like one of those swashbuckling movies, she just goes and slices the throat. The kobold falls just in a slumps down, falls on the ground. Just a little blood on the tip of her rapier, and that's it.
Is there a special E carved in the neck?
Well, not really, because a rapier is a piercing weapon, not a slashing weapon. So, she was just able to give it the scar I have and killed it.
Shanky
All right. So you barely have enough time to talk now. So you're standing there. And so now it's the 5 of you. And here is Drotera in your party.
So, thank you all for coming to my aid. Those kobolds were quite nasty. What I will say though is, we probably should scout the area and help anybody who we can.
Before you can even finish your words, from an alley, you see what looks, it can't be, you haven't seen these in a while. It's a drake on a chain. And it's bigger than a drake that you've seen. Other drakes you've seen have been grayish or blue. And as this drake walks out of the darkened alley, because you remember, it's dark out, some of the buildings are on fire, there's a lot of smoke, you see a form start to appear before the 5 of you. And this form is it's tremendous. It's the same size as Drotera. His armor looks equally shiny, but it swirls with this black swirl. It looks like it might have been an armor of a paladin, but you can't tell because it doesn't look like that holy armor. Drotera, you look at him, and you see etched into it the sigil from where you were taught.
He must die.
You've never seen him before. How long have you been there?
I was there for 10 years.
You've never met this person. Even stranger, everybody else you've been around has been human.
He is.
He is a Goliath.
He's a Goliath like I am.
Yes.
Can I call to him in giant?
What?
Can I call to him in giant?
You can call to him.
And ask him what he's doing. Yes.
You don't have to roll for this. He's coming right towards you. Interact with him.
What are you doing here?
It is good to see you, nephew.
Nephew?
Nephew. It's nice to see that Therius has taught you well.
Don't mention that name to me. He's nothing
Why?
but scoundrel and scum.
He has made me everything that I am today.
And what is that?
A follower of the cult. And if it were not for me, you would not have been saved and brought to him.
Explain yourself.
It's at this moment, I want you to roll a perception check.
14.
You see an amulet around his neck. You've only seen it in one place before.
Where was that?
You saw it in your room. And you don't know why it was there. But it was something that they left with you. And when you asked anybody, all they would say is that's what you were brought here with. So it might have been something from your past.
Gotcha. Okay.
It might not have been. So he looks at you and says, "It is time to join us. It is time to step into the boots that were formed for you, to take on the role that you were meant for."
If this is what you call that role,
This is what you were made to do. This is why I had him take you.
I'm going to intimidate him with a fierce shout. Yell,
Go.
Furious is nothing but scum!
Okay.
19.
Alright, because you can't intimidate me. I am no different than you. I'm just a servant. I'm not the one that caused all this. But you too shall be a servant.
I bow to no man.
Then you'll bow to me. He takes his great sword out. let's go to the chain of the Drake, which goes right for your friends. Do you want to roll initiative?
Yes. Or we'll roll initiative. 3.
Oh, I thought my 4 was bad. But remember, what's your initiative modifier?
That's the total.
Andrew, did you give him your dice? All right. So all he's done so far is let go of the Drake. The Drake is going right towards these people you just met, but they just saved you. Okay? So this person, you don't know his name yet. All you know is he says that he's your uncle and he's wearing this amulet that you only know was in your room and you never touched it because you had no connection to it. But it is in your bag because when you left, yeah, that's right. When you left, that's why I was trying to talk to you today. When you left, you took everything in your room and that was always there. So because you were found with it, you didn't know what it was. You just left it there.
Gotcha.
All right. So he's looking at you, wondering if he should attack or not. Right now, you don't know what's going through his mind. Do you want to continue to converse with him, or do you want to step in and try to help your friends? Well, not your friends, but these people, these strangers.
I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna kill that Drake.
All right. Do you? Okay. It's going right for you, by the way, because it's picking on the one that.
Sure.
Well, it's not that it's the short one. He just cut somebody in half. Well, a head in half. You know.
Yes. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna dash to it, and obviously, I think you have higher initiative tonight.
Well, that was the initiative for Aetherius when he let the Drake go.
Gotcha. Okay.
And now he's chosen not to attack you yet.
Gotcha. So I will swing on.
Not Aetherius, but you don't know this guy's name yet.
My uncle of swords.
Well, you don't know what he is. He just said he was.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing on the Drake. 8.
Believe it or not,
Sorry, sir.
believe it or not, this is about what Kobe does. If he said I was going to jump into the air and do a backflip, he'd roll a 20, then he'd roll an 8 on the attack anyway. So the Drake, I got a 1.
Critical fail.
That's your license, right?
So the Drake goes for Josh, but like is expecting to jump at him, but winds up jumping right over him. Now it scooches back, and it goes a little bit embarrassed from its failure. By the way, anybody who's got this would be a, oh wow, what is that? Arcana check?
You there?
You have
Mr.
2
Meaty
people.
looking guy.
You have 2 people. One that speaks Draconic, and the other one that knows dragons.
Yes, I speak Draconic and I know dragons.
And what'd you roll?
5.
She also can speak Draconic, so.
Fool. I'll take care of this. 17.
17. So, you speak Draconic. You can talk to the Drake then. And you can tell it things, and maybe it will listen, maybe it won't. You don't know. It might just laugh at you, but you can stop it if you want. Or we could roll initiative for everyone, and you can go.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You want to roll initiative, guys? Okay. We already know this thing got a 1, so no matter what, it goes last.
10.
10?
Do I reroll initiative since I've already?
You're already in a separate battle, and you don't know it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done the wrong thing.
You haven't done the wrong thing. This is my little twist on what's going on in the town. You want to be an oath breaker, you're going to oath break. What'd you get?
18.
18, so so that's the high one, right?
18.
Did you get like a 2? You got an 18? Okay, so I pick who goes first. You got an 18? So let's go counterclockwise since she didn't get to go the last time. And we'll go counterclockwise down to the I'd never roll higher than a 10. Okay.
I'm not in this battle technically. Right?
You're in a battle. It's going to come after their round. You're going to have a round.
Okay.
By the way,
So, let's see. Drake here,
Drake Remore.
and then I'm assuming everybody else here.
Yeah, so the
Kind of
Drake.
a line, yeah.
So you're looking at, you're like staring at Grog or whatever his name is.
Over here.
What's the guy's name? Blorg. Where's Blorg?
Lord, that's Josh.
Blorg is right. Blorg. Okay, so that's Josh. Okay,
He can be over here though. I mean,
that's fine.
here we'll use a place marker. We don't use this.
Just put something in front of you. That's all. Okay.
There we go.
All right. So
Or-
the 318s go, then the Drake goes, then Andrew goes.
19.
Oh, you hit it. Okay, now you roll a. What are you going to do? Are you going to use a cantrip, a spell, or are you going to use? What did you bring with you? A staff?
Oh, Scimitar.
You brought the scimitar, so that goes off of your dexterity.
Okay.
So you add your dexterity modifier to whatever you roll for that one. And that's your.
It's an 8.
Wait, the first time you rolled, you got what?
19, 18?
Okay, you hit it. Now we have to roll what the scimitar is. Scimitar is a light weapon. We didn't write down what the hit points were for that.
Scimitar should be.
It's the same as a short sword, I think.
I think it's 1d6.
Yeah. 1d6. It's in the player's handbook under weapons. These are the parts. I'm sorry, folks. We're new at this. So scimitar. Scimitar is 1d6 slashing. So you roll a d6.
4.
4. So you lift up your scimitar and it's a one-handed weapon, and you come down on it, and you do 4 hit points of damage to it. And you see just a little bit of blood on what its front shoulder would be, and it just shakes it off, and then it makes a beeline past you. Well, not yet, because you still have Josh and Emerin to go. Okay, so you did damage to it. You don't know how much damage. All right. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
You rolled a 14. You hit it. You roll a d12.
Yeah. 10.
All right. So you hit it hard. So you come down from the other side, it looks like, right?
Remember that you roll on the d20.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then 5. Never mind.
You rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, because it's still, now it's suffered hits from both of you as it's trying to get by you. And you came down on its other shoulder, and you can see a little bit of a deep cut in it and black red blood oozing out of it and what looks like something green. All right. Are you using your rapier?
Yes.
Okay.
19.
You definitely hit it. So now you roll, and that's a d6, right?
D8.
A d8?
3.
3. And just as it's making its way past the 3 of you, you're able to get in one last slice on it, and you cut it on its back, but really it's not that deep. You do make a scratch on it, but it's not that big. So it gets past the 3 of you and doesn't even care about you, and it goes back towards you. It stops. Okay, it stops and hits. and it inhales. Oh, and it burps out what looks like green acid, and it just goes no further, but it hits your boots.
Those are my toes, you piece of shit.
Roll a d20 and give me a dexterity check.
10.
You 10. Is that with your dexterity modifier? What is?
I have 0 modifier.
Okay, so you had to roll a d10, so that's good. So you quickly, as quick as you can, rip these boots off before they do any damage to you, and you make sure to step out of the way of the acid that's on the ground. You're barefoot. You have no boots.
All right. Then.
Okay? All right. So you go. It's now gone past you.
All right.
It's not that far past you, so right now it's gone back to its master. So it burped on your feet, and it's gone back to its master.
We're going to perform a history check because I know all the dragons.
Okay.
Or so I think. 13.
Oh, you got a 13. Okay, good. I can tell you a little bit about it with a 13. Okay. So this looks like what you would say is an ambush drake, but ambush drakes don't burp acid. You've never seen this type of drake before. An ambush drake would normally look, that greenish one over there. This one is about twice that size. And it looks like nothing else that you've ever been taught about. Okay? So now it has gone back to its master's side. It's hurt a little, feeling a little woozy, and its master says, just waves his hand, and everybody slows down. Okay? Except for you.
Slows down as in like actual like.
It's just slow.
Okay.
Okay? And this is a guarantee because it's not a Stelli's casting, it's a...
It's a ritual.
Yeah, it's... Everyone's slowed.
It's a ritual.
And he says, you wouldn't know of me. I was taken long before you were born. I'm your mother's brother. She never talked of me, or were you taken before you met her?
No, I was 8 when I was taken.
She never spoke of me.
No. Has long since forgotten
You-
about
I am Gornbot, and you are to take your place next to me, or die.
Sounds like I'll be trying to die today.
With that said, he has taken his opportunity to talk to you, and he says, then I will teach you what it means to be a servant of the One. He rolls a 16.
Okay.
No, this is an initiative. We're already in battle.
Okay.
He rolled a 16. What's your armor class?
Can I pull the shield out?
Only if you pull out a short sword.
That's fine. I actually have a warhammer.
So you're going to use a you're going to use a bonus action, or you're going to try to roll to see if you have time to do that. I'll let you. But what are you going to do more damage to him? The Drake is now sitting. It's gone down. It's not moving.
Probably the greatsword would probably do more damage.
Okay.
So I'm at 16 with my armor class.
All right. So he's rolling. How many hit points you got?
12.
12? Well, that's good because he ain't as big as you think he is. Oh, wow.
Oh, 1?
He rolled a 1. So he rolled a 16 for the hit, and just as he's swinging, a little bit of a glare of the fire catches you in the eye, and catches him in the eye, and causes him to swing it just wide of you. You take this opportunity to do what? He's now off kilter. He's swung his greatsword as hard as he could, and now he's like used all his energy thinking he was going to swipe you down with one hit.
I'm going to parry attack across the back.
You're still rolling with advantage, by the way, for attacks.
That would have been useful to know.
You're rolling for with advantage on every attack against him.
Okay.
I can't tell you why.
Okay. So 10 more. 14.
14? Okay. So, as you start to swing, you lift up your sword to swing down on him. Your sword starts to glow, and you don't know why.
Interesting.
Roll your d12.
3.
Roll it again.
7.
You have now slashed down through his armor and cut deep into his right arm. His arm lets go of his sword. He's now holding it only with his left. You hit him so hard, he can't make the next action. All he says is, "You cannot kill what destiny has for you."
I'm going to take his head off. 21.
21, okay, go for it.
And 2d6s for my great sword, or do you still want me to roll the d12?
I want you rolling the d12 on this one.
12.
You do it.
I come down after retrieving my sword from the first blow, taking it swiftly, directly through the back of his neck. As I see his head fall to the ground, I kick it directly into the drake's mouth.
That Drake's gonna be very pissed off.
That's fine.
As you kicked his head, you realize this amulet has fallen off of him. His armor instantly turns that same color as yours. It's shiny. It's no longer black. The amulet is by his headless body. The Drake has now run off because it sees you have killed its master. As you're doing this, you guys are now surrounded by 4 kobolds. Okay? And he didn't see this happening because they came in while you guys were slowed. He's dead. You guys are not slowed anymore. You guys could roll for initiative. You have to roll for perception, what's going on behind you.
18.
18? Are you picking up the amulet or not?
Yeah, I'll take it up.
Roll a constitution saving.
9.
Okay. So, you pick up the amulet. You guys are all going to tell me your initiative in 2 seconds. I'm going to roll for the 4, okay? You pick up the amulet, and you're going to have another chance to roll in a few seconds. So, what was your perception?
Perception was 18.
So you know what's going on behind you, so you're going to roll initiative right after this. But you've picked up the amulet. It's now in your left hand. As you're picking it up, your left gauntlet is now turning that black color. Okay? You start to hear whispers. You guys, okay, so 4. I got a 10, 14. What'd you get?
9.
13.
11.
17.
You don't get over 11.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Falgorn,
Yes.
you got 17 or 11?
17.
17. You go first. All right. So right now, what you're looking at is you're surrounded by 4 kobolds. So you could turn around, you could hit one, you could hit one in front of you, you could hit one on the side of you, whichever one it is. But the 4 of you were kind of like stuck in place while this guy waved his hand. Now you can do your thing. So you're gonna do what? Now you have a sticking weapon.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't forget you also.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my short bow.
Oh, cool. So how close do you know how to use a short bow? You have to see if it's in that range.
So it's, short bow, I believe, is 20 to 60 feet, isn't it?
So she can't use a short bow because it's too close.
Okay, I'll use.
You could use a dagger. You could use your rapier.
Okay, I'll use my rapier then.
Okay.
So,
12.
12.
12 hits a kobold. They're not very armor. No armor.
6.
6. Okay, so you come down. Which one did you hit?
Before this.
One behind me.
So you turn around. You hit that one. You stick it right through its chest, just missing its heart, and you see blood oozing out of it. And he just kind of slumps down a little bit, but he's still standing. Okay. So 13, Falgorn. By the way,
6.
what?
6. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna attack. Guess that one there.
You're gonna attack that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you roll?
6.
No, you don't hit it. All right. All right. So let's see. 11 and 9. I gotta go. The one that got a 14 is barely gonna be able to. So I skipped over him. Oh, he got an 8. So he was gonna hit you. What's your armor class?
16.
No, he didn't hit you. All right. Next up is going to be the mighty wizard, which is starting to take after.
The mighty wizard who is running out of spells.
Well, what do you have? Do you have a short sword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a quarterstaff. I can whack these guys.
Cantrips you can use constantly, can't you?
If I'm not mistaken,
Cantrips you could use all day. Spells you could only use once a day without taking a long rest.
right. But don't you only know that you can only prepare a certain amount of cantrips per
2
day?
cantrips. Yeah. So you could use those 2 cantrips.
Well, I get 3 because I'm an elf. But
What did you load?
I've got Ray of Frost, Acid Splash, and Light.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on the nearest enemy.
All right. Which is the one in front of you then.
Yes.
You don't have to turn around. Okay.
9.
No, you don't hit it. wait, this is a spell. Doesn't he have to? He has to roll to, right? Oh, no, you didn't hit it. He gets out of the way. That was bad. Okay. And now we are going to go with you. You have, which weapon did you take, or are you going to cast a spell?
I don't think I'm gonna cast a spell. I think I'm gonna use my scimitar.
Your scimitar? Okay, good.
4.
I think this room is cursed.
Yeah.
Probably so.
All right, so we're gonna go through another round over here. You will go after Falgorn.
Okay.
All right, but you still have to roll another Constitution saving throw after Falgorn goes and figure out what you're gonna do with that amulet. All right, so the one over here on the front, my front left, it just rolled a 3, so it missed.
Wait, which one?
The one in front of my front left, so one over. I'll forget it. Okay. That one was going for you. This last one is going for you. And it was the one that you just tried to attack. So I was going for the one on this side. The one that you went for was one on the other side. So the one that you went for, he rolled a 12. What's your armor class?
11.
All right, so he hits you. And he hits you with a 2d12s plus 4. I'm just kidding.
I'm dead. No worries, sir. I have limp hands. You'll be okay.
No. He's using his dagger. He gets plus 4 to hit, but he rolls a d4. He hits you for 2 plus 2, so he hits you for 4 damage.
Ouch.
Don't worry, we have healing words over there somewhere, I think, or something. Okay? All right. So all this time, Dawn and Sven are on the just 50 feet behind you fighting their own pack of kobolds. They're doing the whole Gimli and Legolas thing, looking at you guys, and they're going 16, 18, and they look at you and they go 2. So we're back to Falgorn. You guys are letting Don die in a cage over here. He's got to get in the game already.
It's okay. I'm safe.
All right.
In a cage.
No.
So I'm gonna take my great axe and try to attack the one I attacked the first time.
Okay.
And I missed again. I rolled a 5.
Oh,
Are you
great.
adding your attack bonus?
Oh no, I forgot about that.
That's
Alright,
a 10.
So 10.
Okay, so you still miss.
I still missed. Oh shit.
Well, you missed a lot less.
Yeah.
What'd you roll the last time?
A 6.
You still missed. Oh my god.
So now
Eventually I get the hang of this.
I have to make the Constitution saving throw now, correct?
You have to make, and then after you make it, you can go. As long as you're holding that thing, you can't.
19.
Okay, so you find enough will to put out the whispers and to drop this into your pouch.
Okay.
As you let go of it, you're looking at your gauntlet, and your gauntlet goes back to its natural color, and you put your hand on the axe. What are you gonna do? Not on the axe, on the great sword.
I'm going to... Good sir who's just disappeared, are you alright or do you need help? I'm assuming he'll be fine.
He's got 8 hit points left.
No, he's got 4 left.
Oh, he had 8 total?
Yeah.
Oh, he got hurt.
Yeah. I think I'm going to jump to him and hit him with a lay of hands.
How many hit points do you have to give in each day?
I have 5 currently
To give.
to give. I think I'm going to give him 3.
Okay, so Andrew, not Andrew, but Irenas is back up to 7. Okay, so that's an action, now an attack, so you can't move.
Correct.
Are you where you can reach something? You look like you're
I
about.
don't believe I am.
You look like you're about 5 feet away. Do you have a javelin in your pouch? Or, in
I
your
have a
back?
spear that I can throw.
Okay, so what are you going to throw it at? Do you have line of sight?
That's a good question. I'm going to line of sight this guy right here.
Okay, so if you have line of sight, that's a dexterity, right? No, spear is strength, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Because it is. So I'm going to throw that. Let's see here. 15.
You definitely hit it.
And that would be a D8 for the
Yeah.
throw.
You got lay hands on you.
3.
All right, so that's the one back there, which is not the one that Josh hit, right? Josh, that's not the one you hit, right?
That is the one I've been doing.
It's dead. You killed it.
Huzzah.
All right, so what are we down to? We're down to 3?
Yes, 3.
Didn't one of you kill one already?
This one is almost
Not
dead.
quite. Not quite.
All right, but that's the one. All right, so now we're on Emran. Wait, no, now we're on. No, they're dead. The only other 2 have a 2 and an 8, so you guys all go before they get to go.
Okay. Mess that one up.
I'm gonna use my rapier again.
11.
What's her bonus?
11. That's with the bonus.
Oh, okay. That's not good. All right. That will go to you. You and then to Jess.
It's getting frosty in here, hopefully. 21.
Did you just roll a nat 20 plus 1?
No.
My spell attack bonus is 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, good.
Wait, that's
That'd be 19.
Yeah, 19, my bad.
Which one?
All right, you just. So you hit that guy that only had like 3 hit points left with a ray of frost, and your ray of frost so envelops him it freezes him solid, and then he just falls backwards, and you see him shatter into pieces on the ground.
I wanted to do that.
So now take that one. Is that one off the table?
It is.
All right, so you have 2 on the other side of them, and that will be up to say your character's name again. Jess?
Shea.
Shea.
Okay. Do it good.
Eight.
Is that adding your attack bonus?
Mhm.
You missed. All right, so these 2, the first one is going to focus on the hurt. What is it? Oh, he misses. 9, does 9 miss? Wait. You got an attack bonus. 12?
That hits.
I tried.
He hit you for 1.
Okay.
You're all right.
All right, so he hit you for 1.
Walk it off. You'll be fine.
All right.
Shake it off.
You don't roll it for advantage anymore because he's dead, but you do tend to keep hearing the chains of that Drake in the background. All right, so the second one is going to go for you and rolled a 1.
Doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit.
Oh, like a total.
That was not good. Okay. All right, so at this point, you've got these 2 left. You're up, and then him. You've got 2 left. We got the 2 strongest people in your party going. What are you going to do? You're going to roll and kill it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You got a 20. 25.
Did you get a 20?
Well, 20 and then plus 5.
So, you know, it's a natural 20. It's a crit.
Double damage.
Double damage. So what you do is you roll your damage, double it, and then add your modifier.
Oh.
But you don't have a modifier on anything yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's double damage. So roll your damage dice and double it.
So 6.
You rolled a 3.
Yeah.
It's dead.
All right.
It's gone then.
All right.
Oh, it's joy.
These other 2 are just standard kobolds. They're 6 hit points.
Okay.
So it's dead. So you can take this one over in the front if you want.
Okay. I'm going to jump into action with it. Smack it right in the face with a sword.
All right.
22.
22, or you smacked it in the face.
Yes. Double D6s or
Roll the d12.
12. Okay. 5.
Okay.
It's almost dead.
It's almost dead. It's mostly dead.
It's mostly dead. Just
I'm
kick
not
it
dead
once
yet.
across. It'll be done.
All right. I gotta keep calling who goes next, so it will be
Leave it to.
yes.
Oh.
Poke it in the face.
It's like all you need to do.
9.
What you got?
9.
9?
With the modifier.
Okay.
Damn it.
This room is cursed. We
How
all
close is it? How close is it to an ally?
How close is it to anyone? It's right next to.
Okay, then never mind.
Is that you?
I don't want to.
I mean, technically, if we're now talking about this little guy, right? It's now.
Well, everyone's within 20 feet of it, so you can't fireball it.
What? You guys don't want to? You guys don't like fire?
I like fire, but not that much. You have caused all this.
Wait, how far away from it, Andrew, is it right now? 10 feet? 5 feet?
I think Andrew is back.
Am I in range? I should be in range. Is it more than 30?
No, it's not more than 30.
Okay. Ray of Frost once again.
Okay.
14.
Well, you hit it. Now try to roll high.
4.
All you needed was 1.
It's dead. It's dead. So you can say how it died if you want.
As the ice forms around him, he realizes that his life has ended. And he freezes solid.
And it's just there like a statue.
Just sits there,
Okay.
completely frozen.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
It's shattered. So you're all standing there, wiping your brow, You've got only a few seconds to try to congeal yourselves together. You see what looks like another party of kobolds up ahead, and behind them they're dragging this hooded, cloaked figure in chains.
That looks oddly suspicious. Let's roll some perception. 15.
Okay?
18.
All right.
17.
Natural 20.
Okay, well, you guys have enough there. They're dragging this person behind them. It's definitely a human. You can't see his face.
Oh, you did way more than that. You did 8 plus 18. We did 26.
All you can see is that he looks like a prisoner, and he looks like he's been pretty badly beaten up. You have a couple of seconds to gather yourself.
Anybody need healing before?
Arenas
Last
is,
2 points.
Arenas is down 2. You have 4 kobolds to get. If you roll high, you can kill them in 1 round. If you don't, we'll be here all night. Okay?
I'll give you the last 2 in case. So we're out of lay of hands points for the time.
Okay.
Nobody
She still
died.
she still has healing words. I think that she could use at least once a day, right?
I have cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Okay.
Cure wounds.
I don't know about you folks, who I'm not very familiar with yet, but I'm gonna go jump them thingies. You wanna come with me?
Let me have a beer first, and then I'm totally in.
All right, and just cheers to that.
Okay, each one of you stop real quick. There's a beer just sitting on outside from 2 people that must have ran out of the inn, which you're almost standing in front of. You go to drink the beers, and it's tobacco spit.
Oh God.
I'm real mad now. I'm real mad.
Now I'm gonna go bash some skulls in.
What?
You said it worked?
It's
It worked. Meanwhile, you're leaving behind this body, and right now all you have is an amulet.
Oh, I forgot to loot things.
Yeah.
The loot is what? Perception, correct?
Just go for it. Yeah.
11, and then if perception plus 4.
Plus 4?
Yes.
So that's a
15.
15? All right. So you see he's got a great sword. You're looking at his boots,
I need those.
and you're sizing up your feet, and you're deciding, I gotta fight some. There's a fire. Maybe I should put on his boots.
They're now on my feet.
Your feet start to tingle.
I don't like that.
That's all I'm saying. He also had about 5 gold,
All right.
which is a lot for him, but he was a paladin, but he was looting.
Yeah, athletes for it.
He also had
No.
he also had a crystal. You don't know what it was, and you don't think that you'll ever figure out what it is.
Still take it. Doesn't matter.
Okay, and that's all that was in his pocket, except for a note, which you have to have translated.
What language is it in?
We don't know yet.
All right, so I'll take the note as well.
Well, I'll use a home history check on the note.
If he hands you the note and the crystal.
Hey,
Okay.
you, smart pass.
Oh no! Oh, really?
17.
No way! You rolled a 17?
Oh, that's
Wait a second! Somebody!
Holy cow! It's a miracle.
The game wants me to know what the note says.
Well, he's not going to be able to tell what the note says, but it's what he believes is some demonic language that could be a form of ancient Draconic, but it's not the Draconic that you know.
okay. I have a researcher feature, so
Yes, that's
where would
right.
I
You can
know where to
research it.
Find more about this.
You're going to have to be level 3.
Okay.
Okay?
The good news is, though, if it was infernal or abyssal, I know that.
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
you have any spells like detect magic or anything like that?
Actually, don't have that cantrip, I think.
Okay.
He took Ray of Frost Light and Acid Splash.
Yeah.
Were you the one that cast that thing on my boots?
No, that's the dragon.
You give
Okay.
me a new pair of boots.
All right, let's get everybody involved with this now.
Okay.
So you now see these people are about 30 feet away. right? These 4 kobolds, and they seem to be dragging this guy, but it seems like it's taking the 4 of them to drag him. And he doesn't look like a big man, it just looks like he's a strong man. And all of a sudden, he pulls back on them, 1 falls, the other 3 pull, and he falls on the ground. They don't see you. I just rolled by the way, I know they didn't see you because I rolled a 3.
I'm charging in and trying to make a shish kebab.
You really want to send the biggest guy in to them?
Why don't we send the sneaky one in?
That's a good point.
So the way that they look, if we arrange these minis right now, so you have 2 of them in the front, with 1 being prone right now. Then you have 2 that are on a little bit further out behind them that just yanked on the chain, and now you have a man that's black and in a black hooded and leather armor, but with a black hood, prone. That just got pulled down himself. They were all paying attention to this guy, trying to get him up again. So, who's got the best stealth? You want to roll a stealth check?
28.
You're unseen, so you can actually move anywhere within them. You see what they look like right now. You see that there's 1 by himself, but if you get to him, you can tell by the way that they are right now that you'll be seen by the others. So your only recourse is what? How do you want to handle this? You have a dagger?
Yes, I have to.
You have 2 daggers? How many attacks do you get with your daggers? Does it say you get 2 attacks or 1?
It hasn't given us that.
Alright. She's just a rogue right now, right? Okay. Alright, so you can sneak up behind it, and a rogue dagger is 1d6, right?
1d4.
1d4? Okay.
She does have sneak attack.
Yeah, so you're going to hit it with advantage, which just means you're going to roll 2 d20s for the attack.
Doesn't it deal double damage?
Yeah, but we have to do the advantage first.
Yeah, so roll twice. Good thing we're rolling twice. 14 plus 5.
You're going to hit it, okay? And now, whatever the damage is doubled because it's a surprise attack. At this point, all of you are doing what as you're watching her sneak up behind them? What's your base perception?
Her base perception is 8.
All right, good.
She's got a double.
She's got a double what?
Uh,
She got 8. You sliced its neck, and it falls right down. You're very quiet about this, so without anyone seeing it in the front, the one that's prone or the other one, you were able to take him out. I hope somebody else has a bow or a crossbow. Oh, they rolled a 4. So even the guy standing next to him didn't see you do it. And I ain't kidding with that. That's a 4.
do it again. Do it again.
Yeah. Well, she's very close. So if she moves from where she is, he's going to get another chance to roll. All right? So it's not her turn anymore.
Okay.
So they don't see you, so there doesn't have to be.
I forgot to retrieve my spear.
Yeah, okay, but that's an action.
I understand.
Okay. So you can't move now. Okay. So there's 3 left. 1 is still prone, doesn't know you're there. The other 2, one's so stupid he doesn't notice a guy next to him that just got killed. I mean, they're kobolds, right? They're felines or cats. I don't know. They're pretty ugly, right? Yeah, and I mean, basically, they have no intelligence, you know. So,
smart as a broomstick.
all right. So I'm gonna say that who wants to be the next one to go? Who's the second stealthiest? Who has the highest dexterity here? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Talk to it about. Tell me. I'm done.
Where's this guy? I've got a 12. We need the other assassin.
He might.
Prison.
He might be there right now.
Noise.
Yeah, refresh my eyes. Next time.
Probably me.
All right. So what weapons do you have?
I have a Scimitar, that's it.
You have a scimitar, but you also have cantrips and you have spells, right?
Great.
And
And
when we're ready, I'll just launch the magic missile.
I have Mending and Produce Flame.
Produce flame.
Yep.
So we could essentially make it bright over here, so
Yeah.
everyone gets seen. No, you have a scimitar. So roll a stealth check. Are you praying like I do?
4.
Maybe we'll never there.
What's your dexterity modifier? Not that it's going to help.
6.
So you have a 6?
Wait, so
No, it's 2 for my modifier, but with the modifier it's going to be a 6.
Okay, good. Good. It's a 6?
You have a 6 as a modifier?
That'd be nice.
Like, wait a second. No, they'll see you. So you go to move forward, sneaking, and all of a sudden you step into the light for a split second, and for whatever reason, that guy that noticed nothing about his other kobold getting killed, he notices this figure coming out of the darkness just as this fire starts to glow a little bit to your right, and you're seen. So everyone rolls initiative for this one kobold so far. He rolled a 4, so you're okay.
15.
19.
15.
15.
15? There's 3 15s, an 11, and a 19. Okay. So, who got the 19?
She actually got 24. Correct as a modifier.
All right. So you get another attack because now you're there. So do you want to use your dagger or move for something else?
It's no longer sneaky. So,
I'll use my rapier.
Good, because it's a D6, right?
D8.
D8, good, because these things only have 6.
Yes, you roll that one to see if you hit. Plus 5. 9.
9, he's dead.
No, that was just check to see if she hits.
Oh, she got a 9 against a 12. Okay, good. Next.
I guess I'll go next.
All right, the stupid 2 in the front, they keep on missing their every time one of you guys goes, I need to roll. Because you still have surprise on the one on the ground in the front because they're a little bit further up from these 2 and don't know what's going on, but they're starting to get closer. I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 7. If I get over 12, you guys are in trouble.
Oh, I got a 4. So I missed.
1.
Critical fail. He's so asleep right to the dirt on the ground.
You're lucky. The other day I was rolling high. That's why you died. All right, so you have a 15 also?
Yeah.
And you want, okay, so you want to hit it with your scimitar?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Wacky time.
Come on, you guys gotta get Don in the game. He's lying on his belly right now.
It's okay. I'm just reading.
19,
off
you hit it.
rules.
So now you roll for effect.
2.
Did you roll a d6 for that one?
Yeah.
2. Okay, so you hit it, and at this point, he rolled a 2. I hit a 1, a 2, an 8, a 4. So it puts out a little yelp, but the fire roaring on each side of these other 2 kobolds in the front isn't enough. They're starting to move. The guy that's prone is starting to push himself up. 11? 15.
Yes, at 11.
15. You go.
Let's break the piercing energy.
see.
Do you want my cat to kiss your dice again? With his lips? His ass, with his ass lips?
So,
And I got a 4. You guys are lucky I'm rolling as bad as him. What do you got?
4 damage.
Okay, you got him. That 1 is dead between the 2 of you. You now have surprise again on the other 2. Okay? What you notice is the hooded figure, now not being held down by two, just got up and yanked on the rope, and now you have both, or on the chains, and now you have both of these guys down. But one of them is half getting up. He's on his knees trying to get up. So the 11 goes now. So
I'm gonna, since I've taken my action to move backwards,
yeah,
I'm gonna.
you have advantage on him, which is 2.
Okay.
2 d20s. As long as they're prone, you guys have advantage on them.
I'm gonna be
I'm doing a lot of this so you guys get used to the combat. It's not going to be like this all the time, but just so you know how combat works, and so I know how combat works.
chucking the spear at him.
You're chucking a spear.
Yeah, I'm chucking a spear.
Oh, that's a d8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
15. and I have
15?
advantage. I'll take the 15. And D8. 2.
All right, so what I want you to know is where were you standing?
I was standing.
Oh, yeah, all of a sudden you're up there. You're not with everybody else? How did you get away from everybody?
I had to go get the spear from the last person.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so there was nobody between you and them. You two almost had to roll a dexterity check to see if you got out of the way of a spear. All right, good. The 11 went. 19, you go again. You want to roll and make sure you're still stealthy or what? Because you're now coming up with them behind you. You're now going to be passing this figure that's lying on the ground.
5 plus 12. 17.
You hit. Oh no, 17. You're stealth. So now roll an attack against. Pick one of the two and roll an attack. Okay.
That's the one that I chucked up.
12 hits. 5. You hurt him bad. I can't even get these guys to freaking realize what's going on around them. I'm going to take out this stupid thing just so you can see it's a 4. You know, I'm like, I've rolled a 4 like 10 times in a row. All I'm trying to do is get them up to make it more interesting so you're not hitting things on the ground.
Now you know how I feel.
I'm putting the pink die away and I'm bringing out the ones that killed Kobe last week.
Down to that.
As long as you don't try to jump over anything, we're fine. Okay, so
This time I
you
wasn't
got
going
5? Perfect. All right, then the next one was,
I think we all have 15s.
yeah, so I started with her and went around.
to. Yeah, so.
So you want to take your scimitar out and get him before he wakes up because I'm using my loaded dice now.
She's not kidding. They whacked me in the head once and I was done.
10.
And that's what your modifier?
I didn't think I had a modifier for this one.
Let's see.
This is initiative. It's attack bonus. Your attack bonus is your dexterity modifier.
Yes, because.
12, you hit it. Roll your weapon.
6.
You killed it. He's dead. That one, take that one off the table. All right, and the last one is full hit points. He's now standing up and sees you guys finally. I got a 10. Yeah! Okay, he's standing up and he sees you guys, but he used all his action to get up. Is there anyone right next to him?
I think she was like right here.
So it's going to, now that it's up, all it could do is attack. I got a 4.
That's alright, she's got 16.
I know, I got a 4. And the joke is, I was rolling 4s with the other dice, and I just got a 4.
Ah, that's right.
All right, so
Funny jokes.
all right, so one down. Don, I need you to roll a what?
You found me?
Yeah, I need you to roll a d20.
A D20?
Yeah, and tell me what your dexterity modifier
Roll
is.
a natural 20.
Oh, good. You're standing on your feet. You're
Okay.
still bound, but you're standing on your feet, and you're now pulling as he's doing what?
I'm taking my great axe and swinging it. straight
What did you hit?
And I got 11.
No, you missed. You swung and missed. Okay? So the other
Apparently allowing me though.
the other 15 was over here. So Don is now up on his feet. Okay, and Reiko is looking around at you, and he's going to interact with you and say things to you in a few seconds.
First, let's try and freeze the kobold. 12.
12 freezes him. Okay. What?
10.
You said 12.
Yeah, no, it's +4, not +6.
Oh, it's +1. Okay, you did nothing.
Awesome.
All right. So
Now that I've got my
wait.
Oh, wait.
You now have only 2 things that you can do. Okay? You can make a strength check against the kobold if you want, where if you yank on the chain, you could knock him down again, giving everybody else advantage. Because you're tied to him. He has the chain in his hand. You could pull him. If you do that, I need you to roll. Okay, I'm rolling a strength check. You roll a strength check. Mine's -2.
I did not make it.
Well, you might have. What's your dexterity? What's your strength modifier?
With strength modifier, I got a 3.
Okay, so what did I get?
2.
And its strength is -2. I got a 0. You pulled it down.
Okay.
This is a joke.
This is a joke.
I can't. I mean, I swear, the other day.
We felt last week.
I mean, I can't even make these things do any damage to you.
That's fine. I like it that way.
So he knocks it back down again. And now you have something lying prone on the ground. You roll advantage.
It's getting shish, Bob.
I hope so. The last time you said that, you.
11 or... Alright, so 14 or... Yeah, 14.
Okay, now swing away.
D12 or 2D6.
It doesn't say anything about 2d6. It says roll a d12.
Not on mine. The book that I
It says
have,
D-
2D6.
It says 2d6?
Yeah.
Then roll 2d6. There's a difference between rolling a d12
That's why I
and
was
2d6.
like, why do you keep wanting me to roll this one? That would be 9.
Okay, you killed it. It's dead. How'd you kill it? You killed it.
I sprinted directly up to it and lifted it off the ground, taking it high into the air with the blade, swinging it like this, making sure that everybody gets a nice fresh coat of paint on their armor.
Done. Roll a dexterity check.
Roll a dexterity. Please not a 1. 7. I'm rolling low, pretty low.
Being the earthbreaker that you are, as you're swinging this around, you see a form of this human that you just saved flying around with it. Okay? And you realize this. What do?
I'll kindly flick them off now.
Oh, you flick him off. Roll another dexterity check.
Understood.
You better be ninja-like.
It's 4.
Don falls to the
How
ground.
are you supposed to be a rogue?
Hey, I'm rolling 2s, okay?
Done.
I'm rolling 2s.
Don falls to the ground, taking 1 bludgeoning damage. Face covered with dust and ash. You've saved Don, and you've almost killed him in the same few minutes.
8 hit points.
Reiko, what?
I still have 8 hit points.
Yeah, Reiko is on the ground. You guys now have a breather for a few moments, and it's time for you guys to get acquainted. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk about what you're going to do next. By the way, as this is going on, you notice, well, roll a perception check, everyone. I don't know if you noticed this.
10.
12.
Don, what is it?
9.
8. Don.
It's pretty low. I don't see anything.
Okay. So
Another 2.
did she got a 20?
Okay,
That's like 3
alright,
times.
All right. So
got 6.
before you guys start talking, I want you to understand what's going on around you. At this particular point,
20.
there seems to be packs of these kobolds, acolytes, and guards walking around.
You okay? You could have asked me to give you the dice instead of tripping.
I think
The hole in the wall.
I think you
The wall makes it roll with
I think you failed your dexterity check. I think you
We don't like this
absolutely failed. All right. So as you're in this town, you now killed this last thing. But before you look at each other, you look around, and each one of you has a different idea about what's going on. But you're going to talk about this in a few minutes. The person that rolled above a 20, what you notice is that in what seems like it's an abandoned town, there's actually civilians everywhere, hiding in the corners. Everyone seems to be going from alley to alley, making their way towards the keep. Do you see where you are right now? At this particular point, you've moved from this road right here.
Mm-hmm.
You're moving to almost where that first...
The first street.
Well, it's the second street. It's that one right there. Okay. Yeah. So you've gotten that far. Okay.
There.
You've gotten about there. Okay. That's right where the inn is. You see the inn, the big building that's on the other side of that street, on the north side?
Yes.
That's where you were when it all started.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you have an opportunity to find out what's going on if Drotera rolls a high enough roll here for me to tell him what's going on.
Okay. What do I?
And then Don will do the same thing, and I'll fill them in, each
What's my
one of them.
modifier for this one?
It's your intelligence on this one.
Okay, pick great.
What is it?
It's a 1.
You know exactly what you want to tell everybody, but as you go to speak, the words just don't come out, and you start talking giant, and nobody understands you. Anyone here speak giant?
No.
Okay.
What
I
say you
can.
say?
I had to choose one more languages real quick.
But did you choose giant?
I didn't choose.
Okay,
I didn't choose any language.
You roll a intelligence check.
A 6.
So all Don could get out of his mouth was, Cult of the Dragon infiltrated, and that's all you hear from him. So what you know, because you rolled the 20, is that you see them moving towards what you think is towards the keep. Because you can see the keep, you see the dragon flying around it, and every now and then this huge blue dragon is just blowing flame on different parts of the battlements of the keep. Around you, you see packs of acolytes, guards, kobolds, and you start seeing the ambush drakes. And you hear the chains of that drake that was let go by its master following you. It's masterless now. So, trying to figure out what's going on. You know from your, and you want to roll intelligence check? Well, actually, no. You want to do another. You want to do another thought on drakes now that you know that. And then I'll let you guys talk.
How bad is it?
That's a 1.
It's a 1.
All right, folks. The one thing you can do for us is send us all dice that have been blessed. I mean, if you send us 5 pounds of dice, maybe we'll find in those 5 pounds of dice 1 d20 that doesn't roll a 1 all the time. All right, I'm going to let you roll that one with advantage because you have history with.
I'm a researcher and a dragon scholar.
So shouldn't you have advantage on those things? So you roll twice?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Don't worry, the critical fail is gone. And now it's
Okay.
Whoa!
20
All right.
plus
Hi,
4.
Roy.
So you know that drakes have masters, and it seems like the ambush drakes are following around the acolytes. Okay? So you're able to tell Drotera something about the one drake that's now following behind you, is that its master is gone and it's trying to find the one that killed its master because it needs a new master. Do you think I'm going to let you have a drake as a pet? I don't know.
Come here.
All I know is that it's following you around because it's looking for its master. So you know that there's civilians in town. You know if you don't do anything to help them, they're going to die. Okay. You know where the keep is. Okay. And in a few minutes, you're going to know a little bit more about that. So you guys need to get acquainted and talk amongst yourselves and role play. By the way, Kobe, you're going to have inspiration since you're the only one role playing. So you have a advantage on any acolyte that you fight tonight. All right?
Right.
And just so you know, I don't know if you're going to fight acolytes because I have to roll a d8 to figure out what you're going to... Oh, okay. First thing that you're going to fight is big deal. Okay, go.
Okay.
You guys talk.
Hello. I'm Drotera, the Earthbreaker as Drotera. When boy was nice in home at Cloud Peaks. One day, woke up in monastery. Things were not normal. Legs were not working. In fact, quite hurt. I trained as paladin for 10 years under a man named Therius. I find out Therius not like me so much, frame me for culling of demons. I flee from there as 18-year-old. Went back to the mountains of Cloud Peak, spoke with a other tribe member, found out Therius not like family so much either. He killed them, all of them. It is time to kill Therius.
Anybody want to find out which god he follows?
What god do you follow, sir?
I was raised in Thorn, but I don't know currently. I feel betrayed as one might in situation. I don't know where I'm currently at.
Which?
Whether it's going to be Thorn still, or if I'm going to change because I was forced to this.
Who's next? Just talk.
Go for it.
This is important.
It's okay. You're good. Go for it.
I am Emmerin, and I was dropped at the gates of Windermere when I was an infant elf, and I was taken in by a group of traveling entertainers.
Quick, give it here. She has it.
Yeah, I'm saying maybe you should be talking about what you need to do next. Are you going to stay together or are you going to split up? Splitting up. You going to go for the keep?
What are our goals? Do you think we can work together?
Sure, I am a nice person. I can always work with peoples.
Peoples.
As long as there's something to bash a head in, I'm good.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You don't like heads being bashed in?
Okay. What about you there, sir? You seem smart.
I came here from hearing rumors of a dragon. I wish to seek out this dragon. He appears to be at the keep. That is the direction that I am headed.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go that way.
All right. So I want you to roll an intelligence, what is it? History?
Yes.
History check. And who's got religion?
I have +1 in it.
No, who has religion as a skill?
I
No
have
one, right?
+1 in it.
All right.
15.
15. So you ask him again, which god did you follow?
What god did you say you followed?
Is that
Torm.
is that not a dragon?
No, Torm. Torm is good god. Now, he did work a lot with Bahamut,
Good.
who
Good.
is dragon.
That's what he needed to know. Good. All right, so as you are sitting here, you see that alleyway that is going to be just past the inn. So you figure that's about 50 to 60 feet away. You see a man and 2 children bolt out of there. You then see a woman bolt out of there. The man looks like he could barely stand. He's got his children in tow. The woman has a shield and a spear, and she's holding off 6 kobolds.
Interesting. You there, woman.
She has no time to speak. She is fighting off 6 kobolds.
All right, let's just join.
Rolling stealth. I failed at stealth.
You failed at stealth.
I got 12.
Wait, you got a 12? What makes you think you failed at stealth?
That's pretty low.
It is low, but you're level 1.
Bro, it's not Pathfinder. You don't have to roll a 40 for everything.
You can't roll a 40. When 20
Basically rolling 40.
when 20 is the highest, so you rolled you rolled a 12
No.
You rolled
I
a 10.
5, and my stealth is.
plus 6 plus 7.
How's it plus 6?
So how'd you get a 12 with a 5?
No, wait. Let me count it again. 4 times 2, that's 8.
No, we don't do that stuff here.
No, it's
Oh, in stealth? Oh, because he's a different. Okay.
He's a rogue.
that's a row.
No,
Yeah.
She's got the same thing where she's.
Yeah, you are for all essential purposes stealth, as long as you stay in the shadows at this point. And the shadows are tough. You can't stay in the open road. So, if you were able to stealth as you cross that road in front of you and just stay along the building, you're stealth. Okay. So 12 works in this. Okay.
Scenario.
In this scenario. All right.
Okay.
Because remember, it's now dark, right? You got there at dusk, it's dark, there are fires, there are lots of shadows. If it was daytime, no, you're freaking seen by everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to run up now and join beside that woman.
Okay, he's stealth. What's your next action? Are you going to...
Enemy.
Okay. You're moving 50 feet, so you're moving 30 feet because you can't go fast when you're stealth. You're now within 20 feet of her. You guys are 50 feet away. You can get there with a dash.
I'll dash my way in.
You can get there with a dash. Actually, you could do an intercept or something like that, can't you? Or that's not yet, right?
Yeah, I'm not high enough for that yet.
Yeah, okay. So you two could do it. Everybody else, but you're 25 feet.
You're going to stealth your way up there?
So you're 25 feet away. So you've fallen back behind.
Plus 4.
You've moved up with them or not?
Yes.
So you've all moved up within 20 feet. Who has...
She's also stealthing through.
Oh, she made the check?
She is 17.
Yeah, you're stealth, and you're going up the side. So you can move that 30 feet. You've moved your 30 feet. You're both within 20. So you see what's happening? The woman is crying for her husband to get out. You can just make out that he's not moving very fast because he looks like he's gravely injured. Both children look okay. All right? But you also, as you're standing there, do you see that there's this little tiny hut to the side on your left-hand side? Look at the maps. You see a group of 4 villagers in there, 4 townspeople, and they're looking at you to take care of these people so they can start making their next run through the flames and through these brigands, these attackers. So your actions now might save 8 people or get them all killed. You don't have to make a choice yet as to which ones you help. Right now, all you know is that the people that are most in danger are in front of you. Andrew, what is Arenas done? What has Arenas done?
What are you doing?
Have you moved up with everybody else?
Oh, yeah.
So everybody, except for you, because you don't walk very fast. You're just complaining that everyone's walking too fast for you. You've gone your 25 feet. Everything's 25 feet up further. All right. So these people, You see the kobolds and her. She rolls a 12, and then she rolls a you see her with her spear just stab one of the kobolds, and she's now taken one of them out. One of them lashes back at her and misses. Another one lashes back at her and misses. 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 8, 8, and 5. I am not buying these cheesy dice anymore. I mean, she hits, which sounds like I'm lying, but 8, 8, 8, and 5. Okay. So one of them's dead. She's holding them off. You see them. She now is going to make a perception check. And she notices you guys coming up. And she looks over to you. She goes, please, please, just help my family. Help my family. I'll hold them off. What are you going to do?
Hit the old man with cure wounds.
Yeah, I'll do
So
that.
we may need it later for.
You may need it. You may need it later.
Well, I can only use it once.
Yep, you can. Only once. Dawn is still about 100 feet away now. They're up to like 100, 115. They're going, 8! You know, you and Dawn get along so well.
We'll leave it at that.
They're also a lot higher level than you.
Yes. And I have no more lay of hands.
Yeah.
High level.
The 2 NPCs. When you were not involved, which I'm sorry about, but you took the infiltrator piece, which you'll explain to them later.
Can I whistle at the other two?
And what other 2? Do you have a taunt?
No, I'm talking about Dawn and Sten.
No, you can't. They're too far away.
Yeah.
They're not helping you in this battle. They're doing their own thing.
Alright, that's fine.
Dawn's just trying to find her family. That's all.
Okay.
She may help you later.
I would hope not.
She is the potion
we all
vendor.
agreed cure wounds on the older man.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure?
No.
What do you think?
I'm
It's
just
your
asking.
I know. I don't want to save it
Okay.
because I feel like maybe if the kids were injured, I would use it.
Children.
Alright.
So if they're 20 feet away, I'm not supposed to help. So I'm just saying, look in your packs. Look at what other means you have of doing things to them. You have something because you could hit 30 feet, right?
I get 120 feet away.
Yeah, right now the kobolds now know you're there because she called out to you. But they are not focusing on you at all.
I don't want to burn her to death.
So when you're looking at them, there's this one woman, an alleyway. There's now 5 kobolds coming out of the alleyway. And they're kind of more in a mob, like a semicircular mob around the front of her, than they are in file like the last couple. So they're in this semicircle in front of her, all closing in, and she's starting to feel like she's surrounded. She has a shield, okay? So she's definitely able to take care of the 2 that are in front of her. You guys are on an you're off angle to them, right? So as you're coming up the street,
So
you see her over here and the kobolds over here. So whatever you do, you'd have to make sure that you didn't have her at the same time. You know what I mean? So look at what you got in your pack. Maybe there's something in there that will help you.
Nothing from my packs.
Did you take a bow? You just took a quarterstaff? Okay.
She does know though, and she's in stealth. So that would double the shot, wouldn't it?
Well, she gets advantage on the attack, right?
Mhm.
And then it would be a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
Shoot it. Shoot one of them. 8. Advantage, you roll that, please.
So she rolled poorly.
14.
14 hits at least one of them.
Okay.
Which one are you hitting? Look at that mess.
So,
Think about where you are and think about which one you can see without hitting her.
so she's stealth. I'm assuming running along one of the sides here. So you can either probably see one of those or one of those.
Okay.
One on the far corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Since I'm using that, I use that, right?
Right, and then double it. Six.
Okay, that one's done. Okay. So, your stealth, what are you carrying?
I have my Kasurigama, my chain and sickle.
Okay, chain and sickle, and that can't go out that far, right?
I only can hit like 20.
Alright, so nobody has anything that can reach them?
I mean, I've got the spear, but I mean, I thought I was right there with them because I charged up.
You charged, so you're up there, so you can swing. Well, you're next to her, then, if that's what you're saying, so put one next to her. So you did a dash to go next to her.
Yeah.
You've used all your movement actions, so you have no bonus action or anything, right?
Correct.
So you're now there. So what are you going to do?
I will swing my great sword
Okay.
at this one. 7.
You rolled a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. You rolled my 4. That's why I'm going to roll a 19 now. Okay. You miss. Swing and a miss. Out there, it picks up his weapon and swings. And all I could hear is this little laughter in the background about 150 feet away. I saw that. All right. She swings and hits with a 14. Well, she sticks out her spear with a 14. This is... you don't know her name yet, so I can't tell you. And she... 1d6. She gets 3 points of damage to the one directly in front of her.
This one?
That one.
No, the one directly in front of her. She could only see the ones in front of her because if she turns, they're going to get her in the side.
Gotcha.
That's why, yeah, so the one right in front, that's minus, yeah, that's -3.
Okay.
All right. Now they're going, and they're still not interested in you. Okay. They're trying to get to her. One rolls a 9. Oh wait, it's a 9 plus 4. That's 12. What does she have? Oh no, they're not going to hit her. Children only have a speed of 20, so they're not going to be able to outrun the kobolds. The other one, so the hurt one missed. The one that you missed at just swung at you, got a 19.
Okay.
All right. And that dude is going to hit you. I need to see which one of these this guy was. Pray it's not the one I think it is. Nope, it's not. Okay. So, wow. Thank God it wasn't the other one.
No worries. Let's focus that one.
All right. So he hits you for 3 points.
So not 8.
What's your armor? You don't have any. Okay, you don't have that. Good. That's fine. That's later.
Okay.
I was watching the Paladin video today. You know the video I made you watch for Druid? I was watching the Paladin. I gotta wait later.
You're talking about bubbles?
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you could put up a shield. So could you. You could do a shield later. You can shields like Batman,
Yeah.
and like you're done. All right, that's okay. So those are the ones. I think I have one more I got to roll for. There's still 4 over there, right? You rolled an 8 and missed her. Okay, so she still has 8 hit points because you saved her by standing there. She now looks at her and says, "My name is Liana. You need to help my children and my husband. He's almost dead. We had to use 1 healing potion already, and he couldn't hold them off anymore. So I took his spear, and I took his shield, and just had him go off." And that's all she gets to say before the next round. They are now not disinterested with you. So everyone needs to roll advantage against these last 4.
You mean initiative?
Initiative, yeah, roll initiative. This is not an acolyte, so 13, 18, 8, oh, and 1. 9, 5,
12.
5,
5.
5, okay.
Okay.
Okay, what's yours? 11?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Well, you're going first. So pick one of those 4. Where are you right now? You could close the distance or you could stay where you are.
Put you over here.
I'll close the distance.
You're still 20 feet away. You can move 30 feet.
35.
Okay.
She's got
35. Yeah, you can move 35 feet. How could you move 35 also?
No, 30 is my max.
Okay, so you can move 30 feet, 35 feet. It doesn't look like you're more than 20 feet away. That's where you should have been because you closed that distance pretty much the last time. You too.
That's you too.
YouTube.
So what's she gonna do? You guys could discuss this. I mean, you know that there's 4.
Where are the family members at?
The family members right now, if you're fighting in that way, they'd be behind you guys, right now unprotected from anybody. And you don't know if something else is gonna pop out.
So does anyone have any health potions?
You guys don't have health potions to start off with, that's why this battle sucks.
Yeah. If you're everybody, you want to make sure that
Yeah.
If Drotera was nice to Dawn, she would have thrown you a couple though. She is the potion vendor in town.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this one with my short bow.
Okay, short bow. That's a D8?
D6.
D6. Okay, oh, longbow's D8. Never mind. Go.
17.
You hit it. Even if it's a 12, you hit it. The only one that would have been great would have been a 20.
8.
It's so the one that you just launched at, you knocked back an arrow, you let it go, hits it right in the eye, it's gone. You have good aim. Should have been a ranger. You get to play with bears then. Okay. Dub bears. So you got one of them that was flanking you. Those 2 that are flanking get advantage on you guys. So the one that's over to the right, that's next to Liana, well, whatever her name is, that will get, there's only 1 left on that side. There's 2 in front. That one would have advantage on her because she's flanking, but that just means that it gets to roll 2, not that it gets to get more damage. Okay? So at this point, I need Dawn to go.
Okay.
Who rolled? You rolled the 16, right? For initiative? Yeah, Dawn
I
goes.
got 12. Okay. Should I roll perception to see if the family's all right, or should I need to go?
That's up to you. These are things that you need to find out.
Then I'm rolling perception to see if I need to help them immediately.
Okay, go.
I rolled 20.
You rolled a 20. You notice that.
Total 20. I rolled
That's fine.
16.
You don't need that much perception to look behind you. You look behind you as you're moving towards what's going on, and you see the 2 children are hovering around the father, who's not dead, not knocked out, but seems to be holding himself against one of the homes, and if you're looking at the map, he's still trying to get down this way because their ultimate goal was to get here, and to get to here, they have to come all the way down here, down, and then up this road. So they have a long way to go. All right? So if you guys are fighting right in this area, they're right along this house where you saw those other 4 people a few minutes ago. Okay?
I decide to break stealth and assist them to escape from the battle.
All right. While you do that, because you rolled a 20, you notice that your way is not clear ahead of you.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to do this alone. You're going to... You need to think about what I'm saying so you can make your own decision on that. But there's no way that you're going to be able to do anything but just protect them against anybody else coming towards you or any other mobs that might pop up. You can see other groups of people flying through the different alleys and making their way up towards that road, but you also see now acolytes and more of these brigands that are coming in and sacking the city and just taking the... You see gold and trinkets and stuff being pulled out of houses and going down other alleyways, and it's all confusing up ahead, and you know it's going to take more than just you. Okay? All right.
How many moves do I have that for?
That is not a move. That was perception. You moved over to them, so you're there. And you could only do something to the other people because now you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away. Only if you had a ranged weapon would you be able to help in that fight.
I mean, you can throw your daggers, can't you?
I could, but I was thinking about doing something else.
No worries. I was just wondering.
Am I still in stealth, or do I need to reroll stealth?
You unstealth to find them, remember?
Okay.
You said I'm
so
going to...
I want to reroll stealth and try to protect you and make sure nothing attacks them.
You're in the shadows right now, so something would have to roll a high perception to see you there first off, because you're hiding in the shadows against that house. So if you wanted to stealth, it would only better that...
I'll do that to see if
All
I
right.
can ambush any attackers. That
That's good, because you'll get an ambush bonus to that, right?
yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Roll with stealth again.
You'll get advantage. What'd you roll?
It's a 12 again.
Wait, what's on the dice?
It's a 4.
Oh, and your stealth bonus is 8.
8.
Okay, so 12, you are in the shadows. If it was night, if you were in night and there's no, and you're in the shadows, you're stealthed. If you're at night and you're in the street where there's light, you wouldn't be, but you're in the shadows. That's why you're stealthed. If there's no shadows there, like as you go down further, that 12 is not going to get you.
Yeah.
Okay? You're still in the beginning part of this town that's already been sacked, so not a lot is there. All right, so Don's made his move, and now we're going to go with, oh my god, oh. I have to do these stupid rolls again? Dawn rolled a 1. Not Dawn, what's her name? Leanne Swift was not so swift. She rolled a 1. She critically failed, and she dropped her spear. It's now sitting right in front of her next to that kobold.
Yeah, it's like right.
Yeah. And all she has is her spear. And that one rolled a 12, and it stabs out at her.
Can I interrupt with my shield taking my action for a turn?
Well, you can. Let's roll damage and see if you need to. She will take 3 damage. What are you trying to do?
How much health did she have left?
I
You were saying at one point. But,
she's down to 5.
fine.
Headed towards the bathroom.
Yep.
There's one there, and there's one at the top of the stairs. This one's usually used by my sons. Just giving you an idea. I cleaned.
I'll go for the block. I'll switch my shield off for
Roll
the action
dex.
of the turn.
Dex.
9.
Nope, she takes those 3 damage, and it wasn't your turn. You went and you tried to intervene, so I'm going to call that a bonus action. So that's fine. You tried. Done. Like I said, I will break the rules from time to time, just because it sounds cool. So you see her take these 3 points of damage, and to you 3 points are going to feel like, oh, I got hurt. It's not like a mortal wound, but it's looking like it might be a pretty grave wound. I think that means that Just goes, but we'll skip over and we'll go to the 2 5s. So, where are you?
I'm back there.
Can you see anything?
See these two ninja?
Yeah, they're dead.
Like these are dead?
Wait, are they?
No, the ones that were
killing
over here were
on
dead.
that side.
Oh
we'll
God,
be
we
killing
still
this
have
side.
4 left.
Yeah.
You put 6 out.
Yes.
Good, there were 6. Go.
Alright.
Rain
I'm
hell
just
on
gonna
those.
use magic missile. That's 3d4s plus 1.
Go.
2, 5, 8, 9. 9 damage to.
Take it. He's dead.
Yes.
He's dead. So, magic missiles. What was your attack roll?
Magic missile doesn't have it.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Just goes.
You launch these missiles, both Leanne and Drotera feel the heat of these missiles going past them as they impact into the chest, the side chest of the kobold next to them, and they just see them rip right through it, and 2 halves of this kobold just fall right on the ground.
Epic.
Blood spatters all over Leanne and Drotera.
Very nice. Nice.
All right, and now it's time for. Can you move 25 feet?
Yeah, I think I'm now 25 feet away from him, so I should be able to walk up to one of them and swing my great axe.
You're gonna go dum 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 dum.
I'm definitely one on the side here.
Don't walk so fast; your beard will get in your eyes.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems like I did 18,
Not very heavy,
so I
so-
definitely
18 hits it. So which one are we going for? The other one on the flank?
This one's
Okay,
here on the flank, so
good. Okay,
I did 1 damage.
you did 1 damage.
Yep.
Did 1 damage. 1. So you lift
Such a
up.
great fighter.
You lift up your great axe, and you use all your strength to come down, and it just comes right down the side of the arm. You see tufts of fur coming off, and a little bit of blood just there, but it's no worse than when you were shaving. Maybe, well, you never shaved, so you wouldn't know that because you're a dwarf. And about 150 feet away, you just hear, do you know a dwarf named Brotor? Are you a barber apprentice like he was?
Let's see. We went out to turns then until Jess comes back, shall we?
Jess will
Or
come
for a
back.
small more?
Well, I think that if you want to smoke, have a drink, take a piss, have some fun, check on your child, check on my child, make sure she didn't steal it and go run off to Tijuana. All right, so we're going to let Jess go, and then we'll take the break right there, because maybe whatever she does will kill all 3.
So this one's down 1 health thanks to Josh.
Good job.
Yep, that's what I do.
Nice job.
Wait, he rolled really high on the attack.
He did.
And then
So proud.
tufts of fur came off its arm, a little bit of a scratch, you know, like the kind that you get when you fall off a skateboard or something, but get right back up again. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I close enough to attack?
You are. Didn't you move up to attack it before?
Yeah.
When you've closed the distance, so you have that one standing off by its side over there,
Yeah.
and you have the 2 that theoretically Drotera should be able to handle because he is a big giant paladin and he wields a greatsword, and you know maybe he'll crit and get 2. But that young lady that you're trying to help has dropped her spear. It's on the ground. So you can go for any one that you want.
I'll go for this one.
Well, now, which one? Good, go for it. And then we're taking a break.
20.
Oh,
Natural.
it's a crit. Natural 20. You gotta
Not
be.
natural.
Oh, damn it. I want natural 20s. All right, so you got a 20, so you hit it hard. Now you roll your damage, and hopefully you do more than shave its arm.
3.
Okay, so you showed up the great war axe of welcome. So you've gone through, and you've actually cut right through the muscle on his left wrist, where he was holding one of his daggers. And you just see the dagger fall to the ground, and all of a sudden you see Reiko look over and see the dagger. All right, so I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that needed to go. We have essentially you have a mortally wounded kobold right there. You have the one that is in front of Covey that took 1, in front of Drotera that took 1 damage. He's not so hurt. And then you have the one that she was fighting, and she took, they took 2. She's down to 5 hit points. Okay, that's where we're at. Take a break.